Alright, hey everyone, Christian here from CK Wraps. I'm going to show you the difference between Vvivid's XPO line and the new Premium Plus films. They've given me quite a large sample to work with and to demonstrate with, so I'm going to show you basically the differences that I'm noticing between the two. There are some claims that they made on their side and we're going to kind of go through that. So we're going to start off. I have a piece of Vvivid XPO Gloss Black. Says XPO on the back, and so does the Premium Plus stuff. So I'm assuming that they're going to change the writing on the backing paper for the Premium Plus stuff. So I'm going to tell you what I feel right now, and for anyone who's used XPO, we're going to know that, you know, kind of already how that film feels. So initially, the film's quite thick, not terribly thick, but a little bit thicker than I'd like it to be. The adhesive is clear, so that's a nice thing about this. So when we do seams anywhere on the vehicle, they are a lot less noticeable with a clear adhesive as opposed to a gray or a white. Doesn't feel terribly sticky to the touch, but it's quite sticky on the surface. So we're gonna just see what this is like, contouring it around the mirror. This is the mirror on my car. I'm leaving this mirror on my car. I'm leaving the chrome on it still because I don't want to remove it and then redo it. So we're just going to go over that. It's not going to make much of a difference as far as the way the film works. Visually, yes, you will see a line underneath, but that's about it. So we're going to see and feel, this feels very stiff, a little brittle until you add heat. Then it softens up quite a bit once you add heat. Requires quite a bit of effort. And I'm just going through this, and I'm going to demonstrate the difference between this film and the new Premium Plus film. So it cools down super quick. Air release works quite well. I'm not noticing any air being trapped, but it's just quite difficult to pull without any heat. I'm just kind of testing the air release, seeing how it's releasing as I'm trapping in the air. It's kind of getting caught up right here, but that's very normal with anything. But I don't find the air release is worse than anything as far as like Avery goes. Avery has a great air release, so this works very well as well. Not a very repositionable film. So this is not a repositionable film. It's heat activated adhesive. So if it's warm in here, it's gonna grab nearly right away. See that it does take quite a bit of effort to remove. This also damages a little bit easier. Of course, it does have a memory, so all this should go back to its original shape and size once I add heat. So yeah, we're back pretty much to normal. Well, it looks good. Anyways, I'm going to scrap this piece. Like I said, it does feel quite thick initially. Get that out of the way. Now this already I can tell with the backing paper on that it's thinner. As soon as I go to remove it from the backing paper, it's noticeably thinner. Also, I'm noticing a lot less tack, initial tack right here. So I'm not getting a lot of tack at all. It's really, should be good. I'm excited for this. And this is the first time using it. I haven't even tried this yet. So again, we're gonna start off clear adhesive. Right now the backing paper says Vvivid XPO commercial graphics, etc., etc. I'm sure they'll change it up once they fully release the line to their Premium Plus backing. So let's get rid of that. And already you can see like this film is like nice and flimsy. So, which is wonderful. And it's not. Look at that. It's not aggressive. Oh, this is fantastic actually. So. And look at the stretch on this. Like, air release is fantastic. This is, I feel like I'm using one of the nicest films in the market right now. I'd say if you were to compare the feeling, it's a little bit different than Avery still. It doesn't feel like Avery at all. But as far as its workability to this point, it's much easier. And the finish on this color is outstanding. So they're claiming with this product that it's a lot more scratch resistant. The self-healing works a lot better. I'm gonna try to wrap this mirror in one piece eventually, but I'm just trying to go through how it's working without adding any heat right now. And it's working extremely well. I think anyone who didn't like the Vvivid XPO line is gonna love this stuff. So it's not sticking terribly hard to itself. It's not sticking very hard to itself at all. So when it does get caught up like this, it's very easy to separate. As opposed to, let's grab this piece, and we're gonna be pretty much stuck together here. So you can see the difference as far as the effort that I have to put into getting it unstuck from itself. There's a lot more. Wow, like I just crunched this up like purposely, and it comes apart. Now let's remove it and see how it comes off. Easy, super easy actually. So all of this right now, I'm not too worried. So this is because they're claiming that this film doesn't damage as easily, and the self-healing properties are a lot better. I'm gonna reset everything right now. So let's see what happens. Oh, when you heat it, it's beautiful. It's just I've never seen a matte metallic black look this nice. Avery has their meteorite or whatever it's called. And that's a little bit more gray. This is really nice and black still. So it looks like all of the damage that I've done to this film is just going away. Beautiful. Now, you can reposition this as many times as you want. There's absolutely zero glue lines on this. Nothing. I haven't seen one glue line, and for me, Vvivid's film is very notorious for not having any glue lines in it, which is, you know, a lot of people claim that the glue is too strong, or there's a problem with the glue all the time. But, you know, as far as the finish goes, it's absolutely flawless. There's nothing here. I don't see a single glue line. I just did the wrap on the Mercedes GTS, and that thing, I mean, using Avery, has glue lines. They do dissipate over time, but initially, when you know, your client or your customer comes to see it, that's a visual thing that you have to explain to them right off the bat. And like, well, you have to explaining things to customers is never a good thing when they see it as a problem. And it's kind of one of those things that's hard to explain to them before the wrap, because they wouldn't be able to see it or understand it, and you know, other than the time when they're seeing it in person when they're picking up their car. Obviously, they're going to be a little picky. They want to make sure the job is done properly. So let's wrap this mirror, basically. Let's see what we can do with this. So I can do this mirror in Avery in one piece. So we're going to go about our normal routine as far as pre-stretching goes. Might have to come a little bit lower. Making sure that we're probably going to get underneath. Yep, we're good. I'm just going to grab some magnets because I know it's going to slide right off of that. All right. Let's wrap a mirror. Now this is not just a mirror cap, this is an entire painted mirror, top to bottom, front to back, all inside, everything. So we're going to take the heat gun, heat it all up. And we need to stretch it out all the way around the mirror. It was very nice of them to give me this sample because I can really test out the film and demonstrate its true potential. Feels nothing like the old stuff. So that happens sometimes when we do pull on the mirror. Looks beautiful right now. Let's go a bit more around this way. So this film apparently doesn't shine, like, so if you overheat it, it won't glossify the film, which so far, I see nothing. Overstretching or overheating, I see nothing so far. So this is good news. Air release works very well. Its conformability works very well also. We need to relief cut somewhere, let's see. Okay. Again, it separates very nicely from itself. We're going to do the inside of the mirror right here. I'm sorry if you can't see all of this. I don't have anyone to help guide the camera into place. But I'm just going to show you what I can do with this film, more or less. I need to glass most of this by adding some tension. Once I get near the edges, I'll alleviate the tension by heating it. Maintaining its integrity very well. And all I'm doing is just spreading out the wrinkles here. For this mirror, you could put a seam on the inside. I want to do it in one piece though, so I want to see what this looks like and how hard it is to do it in one piece. Okay, have the recess done here. That's lovely, looks great. Not sure if you can see that, but I'll move the camera around. I'll zoom in. All right. Let's finish this piece off and then fold the mirror back. So I'm not getting a lot of pullback right now, which is great, which means I haven't overstretched the film. Of course, doing a mirror like this, we're gonna have to post-heat, make sure that we are killing the memory in the film. This film is considerably thinner than the XPO. Okay, we can fold this mirror back out. Work the underside a little bit. Pre-shrink it a little bit, and then just replace the film where it needs to be. I'm not doing a perfect job on this because this is more for demonstration purposes, but it's going to be pretty good when it's done, actually. So. Fold it over. I'm always shrinking the film back before I go to reposition it and stretch it. Again, stretching it less and less each time, obviously, and just using the heat so that I can get rid of all those wrinkles. Amazing. This is amazing. All right. Let's cut off some excess film. All right, zero pullback on the bottom, or so we're in a good spot. I have to cut here to alleviate. I have a small wrinkle here. Actually, I don't anymore. To alleviate the tension on the bottom side of the mirror where it connects to the arm. Okay, let's get rid of that piece. Now I can move the mirror. All right. And I've been butchering this film. I have been going aggressively as I can. I'm just laying it into this underside recess here. All right, cool. We're coming up around the bottom. Another relief cut. I know you can't see it, but I'm doing a relief cut. It's actually incredible how I don't have to use any heat on this like I do with Avery. Like with Avery, I don't use a lot of heat, especially when it comes to doing around this part of the mirror. I will have to use heat, but like I can actually just stretch this film compared to their last version of XPO without any heat. This is one major thing that I'm noticing right now. And a relief cut over on this side. The repositionability of this film is superb. Okay, so now we're starting to overlap this, so I need to trim off the excess film. Okay. We need to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. A little bit of vinyl stuck right here. 1 sec. Okay. Let's heat this. Get it out of the way. So I'm still very relaxed here. I don't have a lot of tension in this area right now. After I've wrapped all the way around the underside of the mirror, from the front all the way on the underside, and then all the way around the bottom right here. So I'm just gonna finish tucking this off inside. I'm pretty excited to start doing some full wraps in this stuff. This is, like I said, the finish on it is nuts. And the workability of the film, for me to be able to do this, is just another level. So we're pretty far inside. I don't really need to go much further than that. It proves a point already. Nothing's overstretched, we're good. I'm gonna finish off a little bit over here still. And then this mirror is going to be finished. get rid of all this excess film. I feel like I'm using the next generation of premium films right here. This is good stuff. There's no damage to this film at all right now. There's no pullback, so we're good. Just going in, tucking in a little bit deeper. And that's it. So this mirror has been wrapped in one piece, basically. I have put one small piece here, but other than that, this is done in one piece. I'm going to finish this piece, cut the excess away. Cool. So this is completely finished. And that's it. I'm going to show you what that looks like. All the way inside, all one piece. Look at that. You can see the line for the chrome on the top of the mirror, but that's it. All underneath here. And this would be the only piece where I would need to put an extra piece, that right there, which I would have done before wrapping the entire mirror. Anyways, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. That was Vvivid Premium Plus demonstration against Vvivid XPO. If you have any questions, just please feel free to ask. And if you want to see any more videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Take care, everyone.